Hi, I'm doing a banana cake tonight because I have, let me count them, a lot of overripe bananas. That's half of them. So I have quite a few. 15 small ripe bananas. And I'm going to make a recipe that I've been making since I was 4 years old. So unfortunately that means I've been making it for over 30 years now. But I would make it early in the morning. I knew this one recipe, and I'd make it sort of 5 a.m. and my mum would wake up with a cake ready to go in the oven and a disastrous kitchen. So that's the one I'm making tonight. I have tweaked the recipe a little bit over the years, just slightly, not really. I mean, yeah, I suppose it depends on my mood. I do it in various different ways. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, now I'm tripling this recipe and adding in a couple of extra bananas because one of the things I have tweaked with it is the number of bananas. I think the more the merrier. Okay, so first I'm just going to give you the measurements for one cake just because that's easier. So noting that I'm making 3 batches, that's why it looks like an insane amount. Okay, so you want 125 grams of butter, and you also want 185 grams of sugar. I've always used brown sugar. But if you don't have brown sugar, of course, you know, just use whatever sugar you got. Now, you want to cream that. I always did that with a wooden spoon, and then I had a special cake mixer, and that's broken. It was secondhand from my mother-in-law. She got it in when she was living in America, and so I had it secondhand with the big heavy American adapter for the wall and everything, but that died a year or 2 ago, so I'm just going to use this because I can't be bothered mixing it with a wooden spoon. So we've been doing we did some arm workouts yesterday, and I'm a bit sore and whingy about it. So anyway, I'm just going to clean that. Okay. Now you're going to add eggs. I'm just looking at the book. Now this is the book it comes from. Cooking for Your Baby, and I got this in an op shop, but my mum had this book and referred to it for parties and all that sort of thing when I was a kid, and this is where we got the banana cake recipe from. And it's really, this book is from sort of when I was a baby. It was, let me see, it's from 1978, so before I was even born. So yeah, but I found this in an op shop and thought, oh, that's the book I grew up with. So I bought it for, how much did I pay for that? $1, $1, not bad. So I'm just referring to it because I haven't actually made banana cake in, I don't know, at least a year, and it's, I'm tired, it's the very end of the day, it's sort of almost 9 o'clock at night, so I'm just looking. So now, in my memory, we now add the eggs and beat well, and I have always, you need to beat these eggs in really well because that's going to make a massive difference, giving you, we're going to make it a really moist cake with heaps and heaps of banana, but you can also make it really light and lovely by beating your eggs really, really well, so go for it. Okay, so it needs 2 eggs, and you're going to add them one at a time. I'm going to add 2 at a time, be a bit rebellious. Okay. Okay. I'm making this cake because I've been meaning to all day, and these bananas like can't sit out any longer. They just need to be used. So at no point have I said I'm in any state to be making a cake. I'm a bit tired. Okay, now the last two. Let me see if I can get that to sit a bit better now. That'll do. I'm going to grab my spatula. Because once I've put these two in and incorporated them, I'm going to give it an extra good whisk just to make it nice and light and fluffy and really creamed. I'll just reiterate that I am making a triple batch. If anyone didn't hear me say that and you're confused, that's why I just put 6 eggs in, okay, instead of 2. I'm giving you the recipe for one batch, but I'm actually making a triple batch. Alright, now I'm going to give that a nice whisk. Beautiful. Alright. Now I'm going to take it and you over to the other bench, and let's see if I can do that nice and neatly while walking. Let's see. I'll take you with me. Oh, let's go over here. Okay. And down we go. Plonk. Alright. Now I'm just going to fiddle with this camera a bit. Going up. So I couldn't fit it how I wanted it over there, but here it's a bit better. How's that? You see? Awesome. Alright. So, now what we want to do is add the mashed banana. So in order to do that, I need to actually mash the bananas, don't I? So, remove that. And grab my banana mashing bowl. Okay. Overripe bananas are perfect for banana bread. They make the best banana bread. Oh, is it going to focus? It's going a bit weird. I must be moving too quickly. Alright. Oh. Probably the lighting in here. Should be putting these peels directly in the bin, shouldn't I? I'm making a nice mess here for no reason whatsoever because I've got a bin under here. Okay. So yeah, I'm putting 15 small bananas for a triple batch. The recipe calls for 3 small bananas. So if you want to go ahead and do what the old-fashioned cooking for baby book says, then do that. I recommend putting in an extra banana, and in my case I could have made 4 batches, but I just, you know, couldn't be bothered, frankly. So we're going to have 3 extra gorgeous batches instead. Right? And I think that what I'm going to do, we've actually got, we had a birthday party here on the weekend, and because 2 of my children have a birthday on the same day, they had a cake each, and we've actually still got like half a cheesecake and half a, what do you call that? What is it called? Sweetie, what's that cake called that was Josephine's? Oh, Black Forest. Yeah. I cheated this year and I bought their cakes. I was cooking so many other things for their party that I bought some Costco cakes for them, and they were happy. And look, hardly anyone ate cake anyway because they had already had so much food, so it's all right. But we've still got heaps of cake in, and I froze them as soon as we got home from Costco. I froze them because we had the party a week later, so I can't refreeze them. If that makes sense. So I'm thinking I might just freeze all 3 of these, but then again, I don't know. I might keep 1 for tomorrow and freeze the other 2. The kids start back at school in about 9 or 10 days, so I might just freeze 2 of them for sort of an after school snack for when they've started back. We sort of don't need extra cake at the moment, but it shall come in handy. And look at these bananas. They're beautiful. Normally I would just mash this with a fork, and I don't know, I might even give it a go now. It's just that I had so many bananas I thought it would be easier with the potato masher. I don't know. Let's give this a whirl. That's actually a bit easier, actually. I'll just continue doing that. Memory. Yum, yum. And you don't have to mash it fully. You can leave chunks because it's going to be awesome. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be fan-bloody-tastic. Right? Okay. Let's have a look here. Now, dissolve soda in vanilla and milk. Oh, I remember doing this. Oh. So what you want now is you want vanilla essence, and you want bicarb soda, and you want milk. So for one recipe you're going to want 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. I always put an extra little bit because there's no such thing as too much vanilla essence. A teaspoon of bicarb soda and a tablespoon of milk. Now I'm remembering I put more milk in. Any cake I make, I always put extra liquid ingredients because it just makes for a better cake. It really does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the bicarb. I've got a huge thing of bicarb soda already opened, but I just found this the other day when I was cleaning out my cupboards. This little one, and I thought, oh, I just want to get that little one used, I think. Because the other one's got a snaps closed, so I can use it anytime. Alright, so what was it? 1 teaspoon, and I'm making a triple batch. I don't really want to go crazy with it. Certainly don't use too much, because it's going to add a weird flavour to your cakes to do. I'm pretty sure in the past I have not used it as much, but can't remember. Then vanilla essence. I don't think you can see what I'm doing here. Sorry about that. Let's move everything a little bit. Okay. That wasn't quite 2. I'm going to open a new one. But I said vanilla essence. This is vanilla extract. You can use either or. Growing up we always used vanilla essence, and now because I buy my own stuff I always get vanilla extract. Okay. Apparently I can make my own. Might have to look into that. This is very expensive. It's crazy expensive. But it's just one of those ingredients that's so important. Okay. Okay, and then instead of a tablespoon of milk, I'm just going to go, oh look, there's about, oh yeah, glug glug. So I've got about 200 ml of milk for 3 cakes. So yeah, I'm tripling that tablespoon at least. You've just got those ingredients mixed together so that you can alternate dry ingredients with your milk mixture. Okay, so but first of all we're going to add our mashed bananas to this. Here we go. Frankly, I don't really think it makes a difference whether you add them now or at the end. Do whatever you want. Okay, and now I've got my wooden spoon. And then I believe we're going to alternate some flour with the milk. Okay, so we need, it says 185 grams of wholemeal self-raising flour. Now you can use wholemeal, and I do at times, but I'm just going to use regular self-raising flour because I don't have any wholemeal at the moment. And honestly, I prefer it with just white self-raising flour. Wholemeal is nice, but it definitely gives that extra component of, you know, healthiness, which I don't think is necessary in a cake. so we'll go for 560 grams. Hopefully I've got enough. How amazing. Ha! I had just enough. I need to get more. I bought 4 kilo of the stuff before Christmas, and I probably already had 1 kilo of it. And somehow I've gone through it all, but I haven't really done much baking. So I'm thinking I made some savoury things with it. So anyway. Okay, so we're going to alternate mixing this in with the milk mixture, and I'm just going to tilt you back down again. A little bit of milk. The other thing, if you're alternating your milk and your flour and you only have a tablespoon of milk, well, it's not going to take very long to get through that milk, is it? I like something to actually alternate with. Yeah. Flour. And then we'll do flour and milk. Then we pop it into the prepared tins. Now your prepared tin, it just says in the book, put in a prepared tin. Now as far as I'm concerned, that just means grease your tin. You can grease in flour if you want, but this is... Now I shall go fetch my tins. Let's have a look of where my spatula is. There. Okay, don't want to waste any of that. Alright, I'll go grab my tins. and you want to bake them for about half an hour in a moderate oven. That's all the book says, a moderate oven. In my mind is sort of 170 to 180 degrees Celsius. You'll have to Google what that is in Fahrenheit. I haven't learnt my heats yet. I'll have to do that actually. I like to convert for my American audience. Okay, my camera is just about to play up for a second. I'll have to fiddle with it. So you'll probably... Right. I'm about to put them in the oven. I'll show you when they're done. Okay, they're out of the oven and they took about an hour. I'd forgotten they actually do take longer than the recipe states because I added more liquidy type ingredients. And you can't see how good they're going to taste. You just can't. So I have my taste tester here to help give you an idea. Now, sweetie, do you mind grabbing a plate? So I just want to cut into this so we can see. It's quite hot. How do I show that? Just a sec. I'm just waiting for it to yum. Now Anthony doesn't actually love banana cake, no, and this I know, but as someone who is not an avid fan.
As a non-avid fan of banana cakes, it's quite good.
Quite good?
Quite good. It's, if you're a banana cake fan, you'll love it.
Best banana cake in the world. I don't think that's picking up just how good it is. If you like a moist cake, that's what that is. Yum. It's amazing. Now, I had an idea. I made some pineapple jam. I got this recipe from the Needy Homesteader, and she got it from Noreen's Kitchen, I believe. And it was one of the first jams that I made. I think maybe the third one I made. And it's a winner in this house. My kids love it. My husband loves it. Slightly on the sweet side for me, but it's lovely. It is. Now I'm just thinking that it would be lovely on top of a banana cake. Just a thought. I'm going to pop some on one. Let me see if I can multitask here. I'm holding my camera under my chin. Alright. Plonk. I might need a... Oh, we'll use it in a couple of days. I'll just use this spatula. Alright. Grab your... While the cake is still warm, in this case it's quite hot, grab your favourite jam. In this case I am using this gorgeous homemade pineapple jam. Thank you, the Needy Homesteader. And yum. The other thing you can do obviously is like a cream cheese icing, maybe with some walnuts on top of it. Yum. Or a lemon glaze with lemon rind. Yum, yum, yum. I've done that before too, like a lemon syrup that sinks into it. Imagine that on what is already a really moist cake. This is just decadence in a nutshell, guys. And I'm going to put some on this little piece that I'm eating. And And I'm going to holler for Anthony. Anthony, come and try this. A bit more. He loves it. Yummy. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. Do you see that big bit of banana? I'm being a grub. I don't have any hands now. One sec. I'm waiting. Do you want to try this?
Yeah.
I've put some of that. Wait one sec. I'll just pick this camera up properly. I've put the pineapple jam that I made on top. So try it with that.
Very nice.
Because it's like sort of like a hummingbird cake in that sense, except
That's a good idea.
yeah. So there you go, guys, a banana cake recipe that I've been making for 30 years. And some ideas on what to chuck on top, but you actually don't even need to put anything on top. It'd be awesome just as, you know, you could put butter on it if you wanted it to be really over the top. Or just by itself for breakfast or with coffee. It's an any time of the day or night cake. And right now it's 6 minutes to 11 at night. So, you know, it's a good midnight snack. Please subscribe, and yeah, I'm just coming up with all sorts of videos. I don't know. I just do things on a whim. But I'm having fun, so I'm putting them up quite regularly. If there's something that you, in particular, you'd like me to pop a video up on, let me know. And have fun cake making. Happy cake making. See you later.